Hey everyone, Chloe here and back with another video. So I wanted to share my thoughts on this whole Joe Budden and Cyn Santana situation, this supposed breakup, and the comments that she made that caused her to get canceled by black women because her comments were smug. They were ignorant and she was gassed, and she's getting trashed right now on social media. And a lot of people are taking delight in her breakup and um, the ending of her relationship with Joe. And I made a video about what black women should really do in response to that kind of entitled mindset. And I'll link it in the description box below. But once again, the truth comes out in the wash. To me, Joe and Cyn's relationship seems like a typical narcissist codependent relationship. It's the kind of relationship where lust happens pretty quickly, things move quickly, extra quickly. A baby comes out of the situation, and then boom, the mask is dropped. And that's when you get to see the real person and the real monster that you have a baby with. So the world of social media and living a life on camera it's a job, it's an occupation, but you can only put up a front but for so long before the lie starts to crumble. Social media is attention sinking. It's attention seeking, it's smoke and mirrors, it's a lot of fronting, it's a lot of allowing others to see what you want them to see. But what it won't do is sustain the lie. It'll hide the lie for a little bit, but it won't sustain it. Eventually the truth of who and what you are will come out in the wash, especially if you're living a public life. So let me start by saying that I bet you $1 million, no, $1 trillion, that Cyn Santana will never ever in life open her ignorant mouth to elevate her otherness to make herself seem like a prize over black women. Cyn Santana and her ego got humbled because her baby daddy, Joe Budden, he don't see her as a prize. He sees her as an object. And when you're an object, you can be replaced. When you're an object, men will get bored with you and throw you away. It's like a child who gets tired of playing with a toy. They're only interested in that toy when someone else wants it. They only copped the toy because it made them the most popular kid on the block. And that's how objectification works, because your looks can get you through the door. And obviously Cyn is a very attractive young woman, but your looks will not keep a person from cheating on you, keep a man from cheating on you, keep a man from mistreating you. Your looks don't influence his character or how that man is going to treat you in the long run. And from the looks of Joe Budden's romantic history, he is definitely giving me strong narc tease. He seems aloof and emotionally shallow. And although highly intelligent, I think he's intelligent, he lacks empathy and compassion and seems very clinical when it comes to emotional expression. And he's a dismissive person. He's a dismissive abuser. He look at the way this man responded to Cyn's postpartum depression. This is a man who lacks the ability to care in a meaningful way. Now, as for Cyn Santana and the I'm better than black women mindset that she represents, she needs to drink a tall glass of STFU and be humble, because there are so many women out there like her who feel elevated in their skin tone and their otherness until they get that wake up call that their otherness has no influence on a man's heart and his character. Because a man's character is the heart of who a man is, not his money, his character. And your Spanishness, your Latinaness, or your Dominican snatch ain't changing none of that. The truth is, he's still going to lie, he's still going to cheat, he's still going to manipulate, he's still going to objectify you and reduce you to the arm candy that he thinks you are. And he's still going to put himself and his needs first. And there's nothing about being Dominican, Puerto Rican, mixed race, light skin, or red bone that will stop you from getting run over on the railroad tracks of his character flaws and dysfunction. What these he prefer me types don't understand is that lust and being a desired object will not hold or keep a man's interest. White woman sex, Asian sex, sex with a Latino woman does not come with pixie dust or magic. Your look, that look, her look is about status and how it makes him look. That's it. You know, her looks don't stop him from objectifying her. Her looks don't stop him from looking elsewhere or scratching that itch elsewhere. You know, even when I tell women to level up, it also comes with the understanding that your looks are going to get you in the door. Leveling up will get your looks in the door, but it will not stop a man from mistreating you, you know. But that's why you're going to subscribe to this channel, so you can learn how to keep and hold a man's attention, how to understand how men move and what inspires them. What keeps a man's interest, ladies, is how you value yourself, your confidence, your mystery, your seductive power, your sex appeal, your ability to walk away, and putting yourself first, not your body shape. Not what society tells you. Society tells you it's your body shape, your ass to waist ratio, your assembly line Dr. Miami factory made body. But nothing can be further from the truth. You know, that's why gassed women who sign up, you know, for the Kodak Blacks, the Kanye West, the YGs, the Lil Waynes, the Offsets, and the Joe Buttons of the world always end up getting burnt. You know, just look at Kim Kardashian and that mentally ill nut that she's married to. You know, she has to worry about her kids being mentally ill. Honestly, you know, her plastic booty didn't stop him from losing all of his marbles, you know. Or Khloe Kardashian. Her fake body ain't hold Tristan's attention at all, you know, maybe for 5 minutes. Or look at Reggie Bush and his outside baby. You know, your looks will get you in the door, but they don't run the show. So if you're a dime piece to a man that's, you know, that also means you're a dime a dozen. You know, these women may get elevated and pedestaled, but that elevation comes with a steep drop and a whole lot of other issues that pedestal women could never anticipate in a million years. A lot of men, a lot of these successful men, quiet as kept, you know, they're broken. They're insecure. A lot of men are dysfunctional beyond repair. A lot of men have a lot of growing up to do. You know, they have immaturity issues. They're not ready to settle down. You know, most times when men are ready to settle down is when they can really see. They see that they're not immortal. They see that they're, you know, that their life has an ending. That's when men tend to mature. When they see that they're not invincible, you know, that's when men tend to mature. But when they're young and they're rich, you know, they have a lot of options when it comes to attractive women. You know, look at the Aisha Curry situation. You know, a lot of women throw themselves at successful men. Hell, marry men. And men are, for the most part, controlled by their egos, and the ego lives off of flattery and being gassed. So the money and the fame only make them more of what they already are. So this is why I tell women to put themselves first. Put your needs first. Hypergamy first. Don't get gassed because some dude with some clout chose you over women who you deem less than, because you just might get all the smoke, all that you signed up for. In the beginning, you might feel special, you might feel flattered because you see a pattern with black men who have money and success, but trust. Don't get gassed, because with all the resources, all the fame, all the attention, also comes the smoke of dealing with all of who that person really is. You know, so that's all I have to say on that. Cyn is a bird. She has a lot of growing up to do. And if Joe is the narcissist that I think that he is, Cyn will also have a lot of healing to do. So let me know in the comment section what y'all think of women who get gassed on their looks and think that their looks will elevate and carry them in a relationship. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to join the tribe. And I will see you in the next one.